Hi, I'm Lisa from Lori's Country Cottage. Welcome to How Tuesday. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the 4 points table runner. If you've never done foundation paper piecing, this pattern has excellent instructions. You need only basic supplies for the 4 points table runner. Follow the instructions on the back of the pattern. Make copies of the foundation paper piecing pattern piece and cut them apart. Shorten your stitch length to 1.5. That's 15 to 20 stitches per inch. Using template plastic or a heavy paper, make a template of the star points. Then trace the template onto the star point fabrics. Cut your fabric out directly on the line. These are rough cut shapes. They are not perfectly accurate and they don't need to be. Place your background fabric face up on the blank side of the paper. Foundation paper piecing can sometimes feel like you're working upside down and backwards. You place fabric always on the blank side of the paper and you sew on the printed side. The pattern has excellent step-by-step pictures. Add a star point fabric so that it's right side together with the background on the blank side of the paper. Flip and stitch on the line. Here it is. Press the star fabric away from the background fabric. You'll notice that things are not straight. Use a ruler or an add-a-quarter ruler to trim those seam allowances straight. Now it's time to add the next background piece. Put the second background piece right side together with the star fabric on the blank side of the paper. Flip and stitch on the line. Press the background fabric out. Here's what it looks like from the paper side. Give your blocks a good press. Now trim all the way around on the solid lines. Now things are all nice and neat. Now it's time to remove the paper. Remember, you shortened your stitch length, so the paper is quite perforated. Fold it back on the stitching line and give it a quick tug while you support that seam with your other hand. The paper will remove easily. Make all of your star point units. Lay out your stars with 2 dark and 2 light points. Stitch into pairs and then into blocks. Your seams will all naturally go in a circular direction. At the very center of your block, snip the few stitches in the seam allowance, and that center will spin and lay flat. Lay out all of your blocks. Sew together. Add the narrow border to the short ends of your table runner. Add the wide borders to the narrow borders. Layer, quilt, and bind your table runner. Here, Linda used free motion quilting to quilt hers. Add a label if you like. Here's the finished table topper. I hope you'll try foundation paper piecing. A small project like this is the perfect way to try it out. Thanks for joining me for How Tuesday. I hope you'll take a shot at foundation paper piecing. They're really good instructions. We've given you lots of pictures. And Linda has done an awesome job of choosing her fabrics for the 4 points. Sometimes when we look at a pattern, we're not really excited because we don't like the fabric in it. So use your imagination and pick out great fabrics like Linda did.